Namaste, beautiful soul family. Welcome to our past life regression call. So excited to have you with us. Let's just take a moment to anchor in and to ground in. And to get things started, I invite you to just comment in the comment section, just letting me know where are you tuning in from and what is your intention for today's past life regression. Have you done one before? And what is your intention for our regression today? I haven't done this in a very long time. Excited to reconnect to it. Hello, Destine. Hello, Linda. Nice to see you. Wayne, Michelle, with your beautiful dolphin picture. So now, Sandra, Gabriella, someone connecting with the initial S, Linda, or someone who's typing, Justina, and Selena. Nice names. Wendy, AM. It is definitely in the AM here in New Zealand, where I'm currently staying. Dawn, yeah, please feel free to share your videos. It's just a way of really facing the universe, facing yourself. Yeah, being bold. Lucy, Catherine, we already have a lot of closet healers hiding. We want to get ourselves out there. Anuprit, Geeta, Ralph, wow. Ashmira, Sydney, Penelope, Carissa, Hazel, Nancy, and a few people calling in. Hind, welcome to the call. Beautiful. Wow, 37 people so far. That's my lucky number. I actually see it everywhere. I got it. I can't show it, but I have a tattoo here with the number 37 in Aramaic, which is what Jesus used to speak. And it's like a language between Arabic and Jewish. Yes. Okay. If I missed anyone's name, forgive me. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see your faces. All right. Namaste all from New Jersey, USA. Michelle. Daniela from Merida, Mexico. Mucho gusto. Wayne, clear past traumas. Yes. Let's clear those traumas once and for all. Dawn from Tampa, Florida. Love it. Destine from Michigan. Beautiful. Sandra from Argentina. I wish I had some yerba mate right now. Michelle, first legit past life regression. Beautiful. Intention, info, and healing. Just a heads up, if anyone likes what we do today and wants to continue doing it for your friends, family, clients, we're definitely going to be teaching a one-day past life regression course, which certifies you in being able to do it. It's one of those things where I could never get enough of the information that would come up during past life regressions. I would learn, you could write books and books about all the things you learn from it. We'll get to that. So now, Smoky Mountain View, California. Is that Smoky Mountain View? I heard of that. Thanks for offering this. You're welcome. Intention, clear up any issues regarding money, employment, as I'm unemployed at the moment. Yes. So now if it's connected to your past lives, vows of poverty, if you were a monk, if you had any lifetime where you just committed to your spiritual devotion and swore off money, we can definitely tune into that and clear that, or if there was poverty in your past or stuff like that. Linda from Norway, beautiful. Linda, another Linda from Ottawa. Nice to see you. Nice to have you with us. Cindy from Arizona. Penelope, hello. South Africa. I just started learning Afrikaan from one of my friends here. CT, not sure what's CT, Connecticut. AM. Hazel from California. Deborah from Auckland, New Zealand. Deborah. I'm in Auckland, New Zealand. I'm in Albany, New Zealand. Danielle from Mexico. First time doing past life regression. Would like to clear out blocks and traumas to manifest my full potential. Beautiful intention. Alex from LA, City of Angels. Henna from India. Welcome, welcome. Henna, I like that name. Michelle. Justina from Poland. I met up with 3 friends here who are Polish. They promised me some homemade pierogies, and they offered me this really nice pickled cucumber. It was really good. Desi from Vancouver, beautiful. West Coast Canada. Wayne CT as well. I'm guessing that's Connecticut. Near Jerini from Norway. What up, near Jerini? Nancy from upstate New York. And Hind from Denmark. Wow, what a beautiful group here we have. So I invite everyone. And Selena from Barbados. Beautiful. Barbados. We've got a lot of people from Barbados in Toronto. Okay, so guys, 44 people. Let's take a moment and ground in. So I invite you to close your eyes, take a deep belly breath. I might go live on YouTube as well. Or should I go live on Facebook, YouTube? Okay, let's take another 2 conscious deep belly breaths. Beautiful. Another deep belly breath. And release. Beautiful. So we've got a good chunk of time set for this past life regression. And I'll just talk a little bit about a general intention for all of us. And then we'll open it up for you guys to include your intentions. And then we'll get right into it. So a general intention for everyone that I have, forgive me, I'm just going live on Facebook. My general intention for all of us, first of all, let's imagine ourselves holding hands in a ceremonial fashion with a fire in the middle. And this fire is a beautiful fire, violet flames of transmutation. And all around us, in a bigger circle behind us, are loving beings of love and light, our guides and angels, or whatever you resonate with, our ancestors. Let me know if the video is still good or if it's getting choppy. Is it okay? It got a little choppy. It got choppy, Linda? No, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. Okay, good. Okay, great. So my general intention for today's session is to allow ourselves to find out what is it from our past lives that is negatively affecting our current life. Is there something from our past that's affecting our finances? Is there something from our past lives that's affecting our life purpose? Is there something from our past lives that's affecting our health, our relationships? But the main areas that 99% of my clients for the last 10 years have been needing help with is usually money and life purpose. So I definitely want to focus on those areas and examples of what could be blocking us from past lives. And this is not an excuse to say, hey, because this happened in our past lives, um, that's why I'm struggling now. It's not a way of justifying. It's not a way of giving our power away. It's a way of just, honestly, past lives are just really fun to explore. I could do this for the rest of my life. I'm booking a past life regression with a hypnotherapist in a week's time as well. I did a workshop a few months ago here in New Zealand, and we did a past life regression. We also did a future life regression, which I'm really excited to integrate into today's call. If anyone wants to know what happens on planet Earth 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 50, 100 years from now. And it's one of those things where it's not definite. It's like there are infinite possibilities in every moment, and we're co-creating it every second. But when I did it last time, it was beautiful to see that, yeah, the world did change, but there were these beautiful pockets of light beings and their light bodies, or people living in harmony with Mother Earth. And then some people mentioned going into Mother Earth, like into Mother Earth, living in Mother Earth. For those of you who are aware of, the inner Earth, really, that's what it is. But back to past lives, I'll share some examples of what people have experienced in the past. It was just phobias. If you have these uncontrollable phobias or fears, the general one all of us have is past life witch hunts. So just raise your hand if you feel you've had a past life witch hunt, or you were a witch in a past life. Yeah. Yeah. It's almost everyone here. I'm wondering if you guys can raise your hands. Yeah, you can raise your hands on the comments. Yeah. Actually, could you raise your hand in the comment section? Is there a way where I can see? Yeah, if you can raise your hands, there you go. Who here feels they've had past lives where they were witches, burnt, hung, tortured for expressing their power, expressing their spiritual gifts? And one way to know that, you'll know it intuitively, but you'll also know it if in this lifetime, you've had a lot of pushback, a lot of people trying to suppress you, trying to keep you down, afraid of you when you speak your truth. They attack you, they bully you. That's a good way of knowing if in the past, when you were in your power, bad things happened. When you look at what happened in this lifetime. So yeah, we've got like almost half the group raising their hands for this past life witch hunt thing. And I think there's a way I can lower everyone's hands, lower all hands, beautiful. So first of all, 10 years ago, studied hypnotherapy, immediately got bored with the 5 things we were supposed to use it for, which was losing weight, stress release, clearing phobias, weight management, stop smoking, stress relief, something like that, speaking with confidence. And immediately I dived into past life regressions, and it was unexpected. One of my clients who didn't believe in past lives said he had a phobia for water. And we kept going further back, and it was his childhood, and we kept asking the subconscious mind, where does this stem from? And it wasn't childhood. So I said, keep going back. And then he saw himself as a sailor, and he saw a boat, and he saw a younger man sinking. And I was like, who's that younger man? And he shockingly said, that person's me. So in a past life, right? And so he drowned in a past life, therefore in this lifetime was terrified of water. So when we cleared that, he was no longer afraid of water. There's past lives that I remember in ancient Egypt, helping, connected to the raw consciousness, the initiations in the pyramids. So some of you may resonate with that if you have a resonance with ancient Egypt, as a priestess life, or in general the spirituality of that time. And then also Atlantean times, all the spiritual technology they had then was really cool to hear from a friend of mine. You know, there was this experience where we were like warriors. We were trying to defend what was happening in Atlantis. There was a big takeover by beings that were not, like alien beings, pretty much. Advanced technology at that time, but also these alien beings were using the technology for evil. So we got caught. We were in a prison, and we saw some of their evil technologies. Like they had technologies that would pierce through your auric field, so that in every future life after that, you would be, your energy would be depleted. So these are beings that, think about it. Imagine a device that pierces your auric field, so that every lifetime after that, you're constantly needing to replenish your energy because it's being depleted. Like, what an evil technology. And just to show you, like, the way they're thinking, not just one lifetime, they're thinking for all lifetimes. And if you think of those torture devices from even the old days, old England, like European times, where they were torturing witches and things like that, I feel like those, like, if you were truly a threat and they would just wanted to kill you, that's understandable. It's not acceptable. But the fact that they would torture the crap out of you, to me, shows a lot, like, this is coming again from beings that want to affect you for all future lifetimes. Like, how can I make this so bad for you, for us, that even in the future we wouldn't think to challenge the authorities or to be ourselves. Anyways, let's get into it. So let me just read a few comments. So Journey of Souls, is that a book? Michelle, is that a book that a person who does past lives? There's another classic book, Many Lives, Many Masters. Cindy's saying hers is health, which drains her financial. Michelle, Middle Earth. Yeah, future life progression, that's it. Pretty sure of this from the past lives. This is when we're talking about witches. Okay, so just let's get into it. I invite oh yeah, so just a heads up, I'll put the link here from now. I don't know if the link works. It looks kind of, yeah, we put it together last minute. So this is a course, normal investment 777, early bird 555. We'll be teaching it in 2 months, around September 7th. No, wait. Oh, this special expires September 17th. We'll be teaching in 2 months. So I'll just put the link here. It's so you're welcome to check it out here before this call concludes. That's the link. Destine, I was abducted into MK Ultra as an infant, so there are aspects of me that have been tortured to succumb to their dark agendas. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, Destine. MK Ultra is really intense. Yeah. Okay, so 44 people here, a few people on Facebook, a lot of dreams of young girls getting sexually abused and tortured, confined in space, also ancient torture machines. Thanks for sharing, Wendy. Yeah, there's all sorts of, darknesses that happen in our past. Destin is how my name's pronounced, Destin. All right, remind me if I forget. Thank you. Yeah. Great. Okay, so let's all take a deep conscious belly breath. Beautiful. So we're holding hands by the fire or just in a circle by the fire. This fire will transmute any and all less than love energies, entities, hooks, attachment spells, black magic, into the fire, transmute it, and immediately replace it with love. All around us are beings of love and light, holding space, sending love, allowing everything to only unfold in a divine way, divine time, divine manner, with Source God's ongoing divine blessings. So let's imagine every cell in our body shining like a sun, radiating in all directions. Raising our vibration higher and higher throughout this call while remaining grounded and present in this moment. Beautiful. So Gabrielle, I'm not sure what you mean by been attuned to Akashic Records. I get that, but I only get commercials, not movies. Oh, like you get little snippets of your past lives as opposed to the full thing. I hear that. Okay. All right. Beautiful. So my general intention for all of us is whatever from our anything, any key area from our past, what is the one thing from our past, the one lifetime, the one experience from our past that is the most, the one that's holding us back in the biggest way, the one that's negatively affecting us in the biggest way. I'm intending that that's the one that we allow ourselves to clear. But of course, we're going to surrender this to our higher selves so that your higher self decides what to focus on during today's session. So let's get into it. Beautiful. So I invite everyone to close their eyes, to take a deep conscious belly breath. Yeah, Michelle. Michelle's saying it's so true. The purpose of torture is to ruin your future lives as well as the present. Yeah. Not anymore. Yeah, and for those of you who never seen me before or heard of me, I'm guessing like all of you have, but if anyone hasn't, got certified in hypnotherapy 10 years ago, really started diving into past life regressions in my sessions, learning so much. And it's amazing how when you're in that state of deep relaxation and you're able to tap into your subconscious and superconscious mind, aka your higher self, um, actually they're a little different, but like the most powerful part of your mind, it's amazing how right beneath the surface is there you have access to past lives. In fact, not only I remember with my younger brother, me and him were Native Americans, and a bunch of soldiers came and killed us. My younger brother was able to find out not only about that lifetime when we knew each other and lived together, but he was able to, when I asked his subconscious mind, what happened to the guy who killed you in that lifetime? Where is he now? Is he alive now? He got yes. And I said, where is he now in this lifetime? And he said he was in Sudan. And specifically what was happening in Sudan in Africa there's like this, like these rebels who are attacking villagers. I mean, I don't know the full story, but from what it sounded like is that he was the one now getting bullied by the bullies. In my ignorant, not fully aware of what's happening in Sudan um, perspective, it was like these rebel militias, in a way, they're bullying the villagers, and he's now the villager. So um, it's amazing how the person who was the perpetrator in that lifetime is now experiencing the opposite. Not to say that, yeah, Destin, I know you guys are going to say karma. I don't believe, I don't necessarily believe if you did something bad in a past life, you have to come back and experience the opposite of it. I really, yeah, but there you go. I mean, that's what happened. Um, I don't believe you have to keep coming back every lifetime. That's a whole thing on its own. We may explore in between life regressions, because to explore these karma loops of why we keep coming back. Um, that's a whole other conversation. But again, my intention for all of us is to experience infinite freedom, empowerment, and sovereignty. If that means we choose to never come back from a place of empowerment, freedom, and sovereignty, so be it. If it's choosing to come back because we want to, we love this experience, great. And yeah, just freedom from manipulation and all sorts of negative influences. All right. Oh yeah, Destin, that was my point. I was going to say that as well. Sometimes we just choose to be, hey, what does it feel like to be the perpetrator? What does it feel like to be the one getting victimized, the victimizer? Let's try both experiences. Um, Supposedly, I'm really at a place where I know nothing. Everything I thought was true, for the most part, is not. And so, um, as much as I like to create things where I feel like I know, I really don't know anything. So let's leave this up to our own individual experiences and our subconscious mind. So, you guys ready? Ready for an inner journey into the inner verse? Beautiful. Okay. So I invite everyone to close their eyes. You're welcome to put me on speaker or whatever you need to. You're welcome to lie down. If you need to stop your video in order to lie down, you're welcome to do that. If you want to keep your video, that's fine. But you really want to be in a full relaxed, as if you're getting a massage, full relaxed state of surrender, right? Oh no, I can't see anyone. No, I'm just talking to pictures. Okay. All right. So yeah, you really want to be in the state of lying down, surrender, receptivity, and let's get into it. So let's take a deep conscious belly breath and release. I invite you to close your eyes and imagine yourself at your favorite happy place. It may be by the beach, maybe in a forest, and it may be at home, lying down on your bed. You can imagine yourself at your ultimate safe space, happy place, feeling safe, secure, comfortable. You're welcome to imagine the sun shining down on you, feeling its warmth, feeling its love, nourishment. You're welcome to feel Mother Earth beneath you, feeling her pulsating energy, feeling her heartbeat. And you're welcome to just surrender any heaviness you may be carrying on your shoulders, on your back, in your body. Surrender it to gravity. Allow gravity to just pull it out. Feeling so free, so liberated, fully present in this moment. And if you're okay with the beach scenario, I'll use some examples for that. If that doesn't resonate with you, you're welcome to use senses related to your happy place. So you hear the sounds of the birds, you feel the wind brushing against your body. You can almost taste the saltiness on your tongue. And you feel this wind just cleansing your entire being. You hear the sounds of the waves as they come and as they go, as they ebb and as they flow. And you feel super safe, fully secure. Like there's this ball of light around your being. And you feel the presence of your guides and angels as well. And you allow yourself to be fully present and let go of the mind, letting go of the ego and dissolving into your infinite self. Now I'll begin counting down from 20 to 0, and on each count, you're welcome to allow yourself to go 1,000 times deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation, a state of connection with Source God. Beautiful. Starting now, 20, relaxing the top of your head, your eyebrows, 19, going deeper and deeper into a state of full relaxation, relaxing your eyes, relaxing your ears, 18, going deeper and deeper and deeper, relaxing your nose, relaxing your lips, 17, going deeper and deeper, relaxing your jaw muscle, your chin, your neck, 16, going deeper and deeper, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your arms, relaxing your hands. You feel this relaxation spreading to your fingers, beautiful. Allowing this energy now to go into your heart. 15, going deeper and deeper and deeper into this beautiful state of relaxation and connection. 14, deeper and deeper and deeper. Relaxing your belly area, stomach, your back, your spine. 13, going deeper and deeper. 12, relaxing your hips, your thighs. 11, relaxing your knees, your ankles. 10, going 1,000 times deeper and deeper. Into a state of relaxation, into a state of connection. And now on each count, allow your subconscious mind, allow your higher self to guide you to relax even more and to go even deeper into a state of connection with the divine and a state of relaxation. 10, relaxing your feet, your toes, 9, going deeper and deeper. 8, feeling more and more relaxed. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, all the way down. 2, 1, and 0. Beautiful. And allow throughout this session, every time you breathe, every time your heart beats, allow those things to help you to relax even more, and if needed, to help you go even deeper and deeper. And imagine a beautiful cloud under your body. It's able to take you anywhere in time. So imagine yourself lying down on this cloud and allow it to take you back as far back as you can remember. Going back 20 years from now, 30, for some of us going back 40 years from now, more than 40, 50 years. Allow ourselves to be taken back to our earliest memory. Earliest happy memory. And we're allowing our subconscious to only show us things that are best for us to see. And now imagine you have a remote control in your hand. And on this remote control, there's a rewind button. And there's one button to the left of it that goes back in chapters, in years. And you're welcome to press that button. It takes you back year after year, lifetime after lifetime. And allow this remote, allow this cloud to take you back to a lifetime that it wants you to experience and remember. And you may feel what this memory is. You might see what this memory is. You may hear what this lifetime is. You may smell it, taste it. Some of you may just know it, just knowing it. And some of you, nothing will happen, and that's okay too. Just trust the process and just allow it to unfold. It's totally fine. And allow yourself to explore this lifetime. What is it about this lifetime that your subconscious wants you to know about? What year was this lifetime? What's the first few numbers that pop into your head? And you're welcome to just save that for later. And you'll be able to recall everything at will when we come out of this regression. But for now, let's remain relaxed and in a deep state. So what year was this? Were you a male? Were you a female? Were you an adult? Were you a child? See if you can feel it, see it, hear it, whatever senses you're able to use. Which part of the world are you in? Are you even on planet Earth? If not, where are you? If you are on planet Earth, where in the planet are you? Which part of the world? And who are some of the people that are the main characters of that lifetime? Who's your family? Who are your friends? What was your job? What was your career? And what is it about this lifetime that's relevant to your life now? Is there something from this lifetime that's holding you back in any way in this lifetime? You don't have to go through it again. You can observe it like you're watching a movie, feeling safe. Let's fast forward. First of all, is there anyone from that lifetime who's with us in this lifetime? You'll get a very clear yes or no. And if so, who are those people in this lifetime? And you'll get a very clear image or feeling or knowing. Or you may hear it. And is there anyone from your current family who is with you in that lifetime? You'll get a very clear yes or no. And if so, you'll get a very clear image of which family members were with you before and who they were in those past lives. And you're also welcome to tune in and see if we were connected in a past life, me and you, or others on this call, and you'll get a very clear yes or no. And you'll get the image of the person or the name, their name in this lifetime. And you're welcome to fast forward to the point in this lifetime where something happens that is significant, that may be affecting you in this lifetime. And you're welcome to observe it, feeling safe, as if you're watching a movie. Beautiful. And you're welcome to connect what was it about that lifetime and that incident that happened. How is that affecting you in your current lifetime? And where in your belief systems, fears, emotions, where are you holding on to the negative effects from this past experience? How is it affecting you in this lifetime? And would you like your subconscious mind to pinpoint where in your field are you still holding on to anything from this past experience that wants to be cleared? And allow your subconscious to locate and to clear once and for all. And as it transmutes it, allow it to immediately replace it with what is for your highest good so that you can be your best self. Downloading all the lessons. In fact, what are the lessons, if any, were you meant to learn from this? And if this happened for a reason, what were some of the reasons why this thing happened? And allow yourself to take all your power back from this experience. See it all from the highest perspective. Beautiful. And in terms of your life purpose, is there anything from your past, what core experience from your past, if any, is what may be blocking you in this lifetime from having your best career, from having you express your fullest authentic self? It's holding you back from being seen, from not feeling safe, or feeling like something bad will happen to you. If it's best for you, allow your subconscious to take you back to the most relevant time in your past, and maybe another lifetime, and allow it to take you there. And what is it in this lifetime that is holding you back in this lifetime? And you're welcome to see it as if you're watching a movie, if it's best for you. Again, where in your field are you holding on to this trauma? And would you like your subconscious mind to release, transmute anything from this life that is holding you back from fully aligning with your ultimate purpose, feeling safe to be seen, feeling safe that good things will happen when you share yourself, your gifts, and your talents, and your abilities. Release it, transmute it, and replace it with love. What are the lessons you were meant to learn from that experience? And allow your subconscious mind to help you take back your power from this experience and to see it from the highest perspective. How was it holding you back in this lifetime? from 0 to 100, 100 meaning it's fully cleared. Where were you before we did this? From 0 to 100.
I saw the second one. I want to make sure to delete it.
Please make sure you stay muted. Beautiful. And where are you now after you healed this from 0 to 100 in terms of your life purpose? What's the first number that pops up? Beautiful. And let's now explore money. What is it from our past life? What's the most relevant past life that may be negatively affecting us in this lifetime when it comes to money? Allow this cloud to take you back. You're welcome to use your remote control to take you back. Let's go right into the most relevant lifetime that may be holding you back from having the best relationship with money in this lifetime. And what's the first thing that you see? And how do you appear in this lifetime? Are you on planet Earth? Where exactly are you? Who exactly are you? See if you can get a visual for who you are, what you look like. And what year is this? And what is it that happened in that lifetime that may be holding you back from money in this lifetime? Again, you may see it, you may hear it, feel it, smell it, taste it, touch it. You may just know it, and also nothing could be happening as well, and that's totally okay too. So allow this cloud, this remote control to fast forward to the point where something happens that is negatively affecting you from having the best relationship with money in this lifetime. And And what were the beliefs that were created in that moment that are still negatively affecting you? And would you like your subconscious mind to delete those beliefs and to replace them with beliefs that are empowering and positive? And what emotion are you holding on to from that experience that wants to be cleared? And allow your subconscious mind to transmute it and replace it with what is best for you. And what fears are you holding on to from that experience? And would you like your subconscious to clear it? Beautiful. And if you've gone into a very, very deep state where you're not aware of what's happening, allow your subconscious mind to bring you to the optimal level where you're able to be aware of what is happening, if that's best, so that you're consciously able to recall all this information later on. And if you're still um, not relaxed enough, not deep enough, allow your subconscious to continuously guide you through this call into your optimal state of relaxation, quieting the mind, connecting to the subconscious, and beyond. And now, allow your subconscious to download all the lessons needed to be learned from this current experience with money. And allow yourself to see it all from the highest perspective. Good. And now allow your subconscious to take you into a place where you can know anything about your past. And we're going to ask, how many lifetimes have you experienced on planet Earth? What's the first number that pops up? and allow your subconscious mind to show you glimpses from previous lifetimes that are most relevant to this lifetime right now. And you can see yourself, you can see what your gifts and abilities were, you can see what were the life experiences that molded you, shaped you into who you are now. And for each lifetime, not only can you see yourself, but you can see which country you were in, what time of the year, what year it was. And let's allow our subconscious mind now to show us, is there anything that we've had in terms of connection to ancient Egypt? If so, what were some of those connections? And what about Atlantis? Any connection to Atlantis? What are those connections? Any connection to Jesus, Mary Magdalene? If so, what were those connections? And the person in this lifetime who's had the biggest impact on you, negatively or positively, did you know them in previous lifetimes? Who are they in this lifetime? Could be a parent, sibling, an ex-lover. And who are they in previous lifetimes? And if we had a negative experience with them in this lifetime, allow our subconscious mind to show us if there was any history behind that. Were we negative to them in a past life? Or was there some karmic clearing happening because of something we've done in the past? If so, what was it? Beautiful. And if there are any secrets to life beyond the veil um, that want to be shared with us, let's open ourselves up to those secrets. Why did we choose to come back this lifetime? Was there a general intention for coming back in this life? And let's go into the in-between life stage. Right before you came here, allow yourself to go right back to the moment you came or decided, or some of us were tricked into coming back. And allow yourself to experience what was it in this in-between life stage that caused you to come into this lifetime. Were there other beings involved? Are these beings good intentional, not good intentional? Are you going from one lifetime to another? Is that what you experienced? Where would our soul like us to go when we die in this lifetime? Would our soul like to come back? Would our soul like to go elsewhere? And if it's elsewhere, where exactly? Is it back to Source God? Is it into a higher dimension? Is it into our home planet? And is there anything interfering with us being able to do that? Beautiful. And speaking of home planets, allow our subconscious mind to show us some of the planets, constellations, places in the galaxies and the universes that feel the most like home to us. Maybe what places where we've inhabited for the longest time, or places where we've had the most meaningful experiences. Do we belong to a certain type of planetary origin and being. Pleiades, Arcturian, Sirius, some of the other planets. Beautiful. And is there something our subconscious mind, Source God, would like to share with us to help us break free from the matrix that we're in right now? A little insight in terms of what can we do with our life now to help us, to help the planet break free, permanently become free, empowered, and sovereign. How do we create heaven on earth? How do we become free, empowered, and sovereign? How do we break free from this matrix? Beautiful. And allow your subconscious mind now to take you into a future life 5 years from now. What does that look like and feel like? What does the world look like? Are we living with other beings at this time? Which part of the world are we living in? What are some lessons or warnings we can get from from that lifetime? What happens with this pandemic and virus? Any insights about that? Is the economy still stable? Has it fallen apart? What type of technologies are we using? Is money still part of the reality? Are we living in communities? And 10 years from now, what does that look like and feel like? And allow your subconscious to fast forward through this life if there's anything relevant from our future life that it wants you to know. Allow it to take you there. Beautiful. And is there anything that Source God would like to share with you now before we conclude? If so, what is it? Beautiful. And is there anything you would like to ask Source God Universe? If so, ask that question in your mind, in your heart. And what response do you receive? Beautiful. And final question, and it's for my own selfish uh, intrigue, is to know if we've shared lifetimes before, me and you. If so, how many lifetimes have we shared? And do we belong to the same home planet of origin, or have we shared experiences in uh, other planets? And what were our connections in previous lifetimes? And what's the intention and purpose of us reconnecting in this lifetime? Beautiful. And allow your subconscious mind now to bring you back into this life, bringing all parts of yourselves that are best to be brought back, leaving behind anything that is best to be left, bringing it all back, grounding it into this reality, into this moment, bringing all the lessons, all your gifts, all the clarity, remembering what's best to remember. So you're fully anchored, grounded, feeling whole, complete, empowered, aligned, in harmony. And we'll just count down from 0 to 5. At the count of 5, you can fully awaken, fully ground back into this moment, feeling so empowered, remembering who you truly are, and being able to recall everything we just went through easily, powerfully, clearly, and at will. At the count of 5, you can fully emerge, feeling your best self. 1, bring yourself back into this moment, into your full awareness, full consciousness. 2, being aware of your body. 3, taking a deep belly breath. 4, maybe moving your fingers and toes. 5, taking a big stretch. Oh, and fully emerge, opening up your eyes. And whenever you're ready, you're welcome to get back on the video. And if you can immediately write down what you remember from the questions we asked, so that we can have a way of kind of recording it into this video so we can learn from our experiences, and let me know if you're okay for me to share what's here. Some of you came in late, it's okay, you can watch the replay. For those of you who are with us from the start, take a moment to bring yourselves back. It's okay, Nadi. Yeah, this is me as an Aries doing hypnosis, which is very, very feminine, very slower, more relaxed. When I do infinity healing, like super fired up. Okay, so some of the questions we asked. Well, first of all, I want to hear from you guys. How was that experience for you? And if someone had like such a, oh my God, I need to share kind of experience, please raise your hand and we'll just feature you so you can share some of your experiences. Again, this is for our collectives, wisdom, remembrance, right? So when you're sharing, know that if it's going to help, please share. So some of the questions we asked were, how many lifetimes have we experienced? We asked about home planets. So while I'm asking these, if you can just jot down the answers. Let's start with, if you remember how many lifetimes, if you can comment how many lifetimes, if you remember that. We asked about a home planet. Try to recall that and just put it right into the comment section. We asked about ancient Egypt, Atlantis, Jesus, Mary Magdalene. We asked about the most relevant past life that's affecting your life purpose. What past life experience has negatively affected your current life purpose? What was it? What year? What happened? And then we cleared the trauma from that, learning the lessons. What was the lesson that needed to be learned from that experience? Series A. Destin, one of my friends mentioned me and her are connected to that because I'm really connected to mermaids, and I keep asking why. Why do I keep meeting mermaids? Like a lot of my exes are mermaids, and that Sirius is like the planet with mermaids. So yeah, I think I was a merman or a mermaid. in that lifetime. And interesting when you watch, what is that movie called? Aquaman. Aquaman has a beautiful connection to Australia because Nicole Kidman's the mom, and then to New Zealand because the father is Maori from New Zealand, and it's connected to Atlantis as well. So interesting how I find myself drawn to New Zealand and Australia. And in that movie, they connected to mermaid beings, which are from Sirius, which are connected to Atlantis, which I feel, which people say land of Lumeria, somehow Lumeria, and New Zealand and Australia, they all seem connected. Oh, Natty, you're in Australia. Okay. All right. What other questions did we ask? We asked about who in this lifetime, maybe someone we've had a hard time with. Who were they in previous lifetimes? If you can remember that. Who were they then? Who are they now? We asked, did we do something bad in our past and they're helping us clear that karma by reversing it in a way this time around? We asked about in between lifetimes. Did we choose to come here? Why did we choose to come here? Do you guys remember that? Yeah, why did we choose to come back this lifetime? We asked about when we die, what is the best thing for us to do? Is it best that we come back for another lifetime when we die? Is it best that we go back to Source God? Is it best to go back to our home planet? We asked about witch hunts. We asked about, oh, if you guys knew me in a previous lifetime. If so, which lifetime? There we go. Destin's like, you and I are both in the order of Melchizedek. I heard that so many times. I need to research it more. If you have any direction for me to go, Destin, please let me know. Yeah, someone was like, Tarek, you are a 12th dimension Pleiadian who's mastered the ascension process, and you're here to help planet Earth with the ascension. I just started crying when he said that. And he was like, me and you are from the same, I think, I can't remember if he said Pleiades or somewhere else. And he was saying how he came here on a mission to help planet Earth. And he said he just went rogue. He was like, screw this, I'm going to do my own thing. he left his own mission. He left the mission and he's just doing his own thing. Okay. I need to conclude in a few minutes. But before we do that, let's summarize all of this. Yeah, did we know each other in a past life? If so, what was it? Yeah, I think that's all I can remember right now. So let's just answer, include into this recording some of the answers we have here. So, so if you fell asleep and don't remember anything, that's fine. That's what happens to me sometimes. If you can't recall things, that happens. It's like a dream you try to recall, but it's hard to. So the first comment is Sandra fell asleep. Yeah, that happens a lot. When I'm doing the countdown from 20 to 0, so at some point you just zone out. When you asked about the year, I got distracted. So here's the tricky thing with hypnosis is you're in a state of no thinking, but then I'm asking questions. So hypnosis works when your analytical conscious mind is kind of asleep and you're able to access your subconscious. There's like a flap in between your conscious mind and your subconscious. And this flap stops you from being able to access your subconscious. And what happens in hypnosis is you're relaxed enough that this flap, this doorway, this passage is open and you can access your subconscious thoughts, everything that's beneath the surface, all your past lives and beyond, because you have a super conscious mind, which is like your higher self, which knows anything. It's your God mind. So the tricky thing with hypnosis is sometimes your mind gets reactivated because we're so attached to our ego, our mind. It's deathly afraid of surrendering because there's like a death of the ego that happens sometimes, and it fights for its survival. And so if you found yourself so much in your mind, that just meant you weren't able to, your mind, if your mind is very active, that kind of is in the way of the session, which just means maybe you need a one-on-one or maybe a few more sessions to get comfortable with that. So it's tricky. Sometimes the mind's super active and you're like, is this even working? Sometimes you're completely passed out and you were completely out of the way, but you can recall it consciously. Sometimes we think we're in a state of sleep, but it's actually a very deep state of no thinking. And just because there's no thinking and we're deeply relaxed and connected doesn't mean we're asleep. It's just a different state of being. Kind of like when you look at cats and they're like, they're there, but they're not there. Yeah. Um, so I don't know why that happened, but feel free to love hearing your soothing voice. Thank you. Cindy, ironic. I was imagining I was in Atlantis enjoying a beautiful, wonderful life. Definitely an Egypt connection. Beautiful, Cindy. Wendy, 30 lifetimes on Earth. Oh, Earth, Mars, and Pluto. Yeah, I always get Pluto. Interesting. Connection unknown. Okay. Nady, all good about being late. Uh, Annette, if you can write your question in here for now. I'm just going to unmute it for one person who feels like that they had a very visual experience and they want to share it. So just Destin, Sirius A, AM, Atlantis had thunderstorms during process. Oh, do you mean like thunderstorms happened during like now or in Atlantis? Thunderstorm during process with heavy rain. Aware of parallel life purpose. Beautiful. Aware of parallel life purpose. We didn't even go into parallel lives. Nady, I'm in Australia. Deborah, got a complete blank with everything. That's usually what happens to me. I usually have difficulty visualizing. That's me. And really get anything. Because I'm not able to visualize in past lives, I vicariously enjoy them through others. I get a bit frustrated with this happening all the time. Yeah, Deborah, I hear you. Not everyone's clairsentient, right? Some of us, I think for me, when I got into a deep state of hypnosis, my friend who was hypnotizing me said, what's one thing about me what's my middle name? And he was like, no one knows this. The government of Canada doesn't even know it because he didn't put it in his passport. He was originally from India, which I was tuning into yesterday. I was like, I think I have a past life in India because my first two girlfriends were Indian. As I was watching Life of Pi yesterday, I'm like, why am I drawn to this culture? And where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so I was like, nothing's coming to me. I'm not seeing it. I'm not hearing it. And it's like, just what's the first thing that comes to your mind? And it just said, barata. I don't know what the word was, but let's say it was like barata or something. And I was like, as I was saying it, I'm like, I'm trusting that it's kind of like channeling light language. I'm just like, barata. And I just said it. And it's like, oh my God, how did you know? Oh my God, here's my, I don't know what he showed me. I don't think he showed me anything because he didn't have it, but he was like, that's my middle name. No one knows that. So some of us, it's trickier because it's from the knowingness. Just, and you don't know till you say it. So it's really tricky. Um, Visualizing, frustrated. There are lifetimes. Okay, here we go. There are lifetimes with a warlord and witches where they have betrayed me, manipulated and controlled me. In this lifetime, this warlord black magician is using my aunt to torment me with black magic, witchcraft. Damn. Wow. That's intense. Danielle, I was tricked to come back here. Thank you. Bingo. Next time, we're going to spend the whole past life exploring these. Definitely look into the soul recycling trap. Just go onto YouTube and type in soul recycling trap. And if you don't want to do that now, we'll explore it later. But it's the biggest scam ever. Not only are we being tricked to being in the matrix here, apparently we're also being tricked to keep coming back over and over and over again so that we can continuously feed the matrix with our energy, because without our energy, it falls apart. So I definitely want to spend more time on that next time because that's so important. Thanks for sharing, Danielle. Tricked to come back here, and I'd love to hear from you. How were you tricked? How were you manipulated? A little more insight into that would be helpful. Destin, you and I are both in the order of Melchizedek. Wendy, Atlantis, no. Then yes. Trust with money. Why am I not with Ryan? Need to do ballet with a fervor because it is my lifeblood. Heaven. Yeah, I remember you with your ballet. I remember you were in my one of my videos, Wendy, doing ballet. Annette, unfortunately, I had an interruption where I had to physically get up and deal with my dog jumping up in the middle. Could that have a long-term split effect within me? No, and let's just set the intention that everything gets reintegrated back. But it's like waking, it's like dreaming and then waking up. There's nothing bad. If it happened to me in Reiki 2 session where I was left open and was not all back in my body, thank you for the feedback. Just in case, and if any part of us, we're setting intention, we bring all parts of ourselves that are best to fully integrate and ground into this moment, feeling whole and complete. And so it is. Danielle, Atlantis in Egypt. Yeah. Wendy, yes to Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Beautiful. Danielle, feeling the call helped with the ascension, but all is really blurry, like a dream. Linda, I saw colors flashing, moving, swirling, red, green, violet, energy blocks. Of course, you did, Linda, because you're an artist, so you're probably more visual than others. 94 past lives. Nice. Nancy, I was so deep into the meditation, baby sleeping and puppies sleeping, and my husband came in and slammed the door, and everyone was awake, so I could not finish. Yeah, interesting how sometimes, you know, negative energies may work through people around us unconsciously to sabotage things like this. I remember once I was so ambitious with the hypnosis that I saw I lost my child. You know, a poster. I lost my child. So I called her. I was like, hey, I'm certified in hypnosis. You can actually tap into your super conscious and actually find out where your child is. Would you like to do that? I just called her randomly, and I guided her into deep state of hypnosis. And as soon as we got into the part where I'm like, all right, now your subconscious mind will tell you where is your daughter right now. And I was like, do you see where it is, or do you see where she is? And as soon as I asked that question, the phone just went, it just hung up. So very interesting. But it's so powerful. You can use it for if you've had alien abductions, which is maybe we'll dedicate a whole, maybe we'll do these regularly. And I want to dedicate because I know they tried to energetically chip me at some point, and chips it's a serious thing. Like that's why we're not talking about being chipped by aliens, because that keeps you at a heavy, dense reality, can like trigger fear and anxiety and other emotions, and it also helps these beings to continuously come back and experiment on you. So definitely hypnosis for abductions, alien abductions, clearing implants, things like that. I'm from Sirius A. Finished the job. You came to finish the job. Just meditate this time. Didn't go info. Didn't get info. I'm going to do it again. Yeah, feel free to do this again and again. Mainly remembered lives during 14th, 17th, 18th, 19th century. Many lives beyond that. Yeah, fell asleep on and off. Happens. Dozed off, woke up, and I was counting down. That happens. So, Ashmira, just trust that whatever needed to happen happened in the session. It's like first thing I remember is the 20 countdown. Next thing I know, 5 to 1, 1 to 5. AM, yes, now 94 past lives. Hard to relax, slow down. Solar plexus hurting. We'll probably have a dream or two about this in the morning. It does take time to integrate. Could you feel energy being stirred up? Your voice was relaxing. I was told before I'm from Arcturus, the fairy realm. Lovely. I'm also obsessed with fairies. Um, Definitely not from here, not a human soul. Are any of us from here? Thunderstorm. AM thunderstorm happened in this reality or in a past life? Cindy, tricked and stabbed during one, maybe 14th century. Yeah. All our betrayal issues usually stem from past life experiences. Uh, Past life energy bleeds through all the time. Ergo storm. Barata. Wow, the knowing. Absolutely loved it. And yeah, so before we conclude, any feedback? Any of you would be interested in learning how to do this? If you could just raise your hands. If you have any questions about the course, we can go over that. Many insights. Blissful dimension, Claire, cognizant to all-knowing, have a partner from the other side who keeps coming back as a different person to educate me, to love myself. Beautiful. Something with Noah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Tariq. Feel blessed to have shared this experience. You're welcome. Slavery. Yeah, I definitely was a slave. I was a black slave as well. Not a good experience. Came back to break, somehow got cursed from high priestess from Jesus time. All this info came several times. Go back. Let me know. Come with this Let me know some. Come with this meditation. I'm not sure if you're fully awake when you wrote that, but it's not making sense to me. But yeah, slavery. I get high priestess curses. 1064 past lives, Sydney. You're just collecting them. Destiny shadows are shadow work subconscious through us. Michelle, freaky call dropped. Oh, you're talking about when I spoke about helping that woman? Yeah. Um, I have been abducted and taken out of my body through MK Ultra by aliens. Damn. Thanks for sharing, Destiny. Went to life in Hadar. Many Hadarians brought as prisoners. What's Hadar? Oh my gosh, terrifying dream about being chipped by aliens, wondering where they came from. Where that came from? Cindy, where what came from? The dream about being chipped? My answers have been, see, you do one thing and it just opens up this door to like so much. That's what I love about this. You can never get enough. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. Ancestors have been used. My ancestors have been being used for 17 to 18 generations of breeding programs. Wow, that's intense. Yeah. Honestly, guys, if there's a scene in The Matrix where Neo's waking up and then he really wakes up and sees the world for what it is, and he sees like these incubation of babies and like feeding, um, somehow connected to them feeding the Matrix. It's such a terrifying scene. He sees like millions of incubations of like humans, and it's almost like it's like we're asleep, and but we're here in this like Matrix reality as a character, but meanwhile the real us is just asleep, and this character has bought into this reality, and because we've forgotten that it's a dream, when we get frustrated and angry, and our sexual energy and all of that is just being used to feed. um yeah. Woke up choking and coughing, not sure why, probably healing from traumas. Home is serious. Lots of lives in the 18th, 20th century. Lifetimes where my power was taken away, fear of not being seen and heard, not allowed to have powerful healing. Yeah. Connection to Egypt for sure, and saw Hathor, the sound goddess. I've been told I'm an old soul, but 17 came up. I think 1700s most important. Yeah. Thank you. Would like to do more. Yeah, who here would like to do these more regularly? Be in the world, but not of it. Stay away from programming, grandmothers, wombs. Just skimming through them now, and you can explain what a core soul is. I have been told many years ago. I was validated so many times, but still some insights. I believe my twin soul's not here, but on much higher dimensions. I have strong connection with Sirius, more with the Christ consciousness, central sun. Yeah. Yes, more. Yes, yes, yes. Any tips on how to stop astral traveling? No clue. Would have maybe do an infinity healing for that. Having bad physical effects. Okay, beautiful. So all the Matrix movies, when they came out, they resonated with me a lot. I have a dream once where I unplugged. Beautiful. Yeah, did you guys get any insights about unplugging from the Matrix? That was an important question that I had an expectation of. Okay. All right. So one share. Again, I'll put the link here if you guys want to learn about this past life regression course. If you'd like to learn, spend some time with me and a few other people from this group, from our community, just like on a Zoom call like this, and then you'll get to practice with another during the course, and I get to teach you everything I've learned. Oh, sorry, I sent it to Desi privately. I'm going to share it with everyone now. Boom. So just click on that link for now so that you have it saved before we close this call. And yeah, we just put this together really last minute, so it doesn't have all the nice colors, but it explains the details of the course, December 5th, 2020, time to be announced. Here, maybe I can click share screen, share. Okay, thank you, technology. Here we go. Live 5-hour course includes powerful techniques to induce past life therapy for deep healing, releasing past life blocks, negative habits, phobias, fears, and pain. Bonus live call, follow-up Q&A call, understanding past life connections, karma, and soulmates, experiencing your own past life regressions. So you saw what happened today. Imagine being able to do that and then some. You can specialize in something, past life, for healing trauma, for life purpose, for healing abundance, for healing relationships. What you could specialize. I knew someone who specialized in between lives. That's all she did. Every time she regressed, people, was all about what happened in between lives. And are we being tricked? Are we aware of, what our purpose is in that time? There's so much we can extract. Future lives is a whole thing. Parallel lives is a whole other thing. Hypnosis for aliens and abductions is a whole thing. So find your passion, and then with this course, you can use it for what you're most passionate about. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interactive. Like I said, I started off as a hypnotherapist over 10 years ago, and that's how my whole career started. And so passionate about it. I just was impatient with hypnosis. I was like, I want the results fast. So I created Infinity Healing. But my heart just always has respect for this. And if I had maybe in a parallel life, I'm just doing past lives, but right now I'm doing Infinity Healing. Investment 777. I paid $2,000 for my hypnosis course. You guys are probably going to learn everything I've learned in that hypnosis course and more in this course. So 777. If you sign up before September 17th, you get it for 555, 30% discount. We also have monthly affordable payments. Yeah, if you choose multiple early bird, live access. Yeah, so definitely you'll have access to the replay. I'm not sure what this image is. I did not approve this. Quick below, discuss payment plans. Yeah, so you can book a call here somewhere. Success stories. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this link is not clickable. So just go to tarikviv.com or email support@tarikviv.com and let us know. Just say interested in past life course, and we will get on a call and chat with you. In fact, the easiest thing I could do is just send you guys a link right now. So I'm gonna stop sharing. Yeah, Linda, did you want to share? Yeah, your hand's up. Was that by mistake? If anyone wants to share their personal experience during today's call, just raise your blue hand, your avatar hand. Meanwhile, I'll go fish the link to book in a time to chat. Okay, Tariq BB, discovery session. Yeah, we've got some openings on the 18th. So this is the link. So anyone here remotely interested in learning this modality, you can click on this link here. And it'll take you to, please only if you're actually interested in investing in the course, not just wanting to have a chat with me and talk about wanting to do this in the future. Please reserve this. I do have limited time for these discoveries. So please only click on it if a part of you is getting an intuitive yes in terms of learning how to do this, and that you're willing to invest in it. It's not a free course, and this discovery, although it's free, I ask that you value the fact that it's free and not abuse it just because it's free, just to have a chat, only for those interested in learning about how you can become certified as a past life regression therapist through my training. Thank you. All right. Yeah. So Linda, is your hand up or no? No, oh, it was from before. Forgive me, my mistake. So lower all hands. And now, if you could raise your blue hand if you want to share your experience from what happened today. Going once, going twice, gone. All right. So thank you everyone on Facebook. Appreciate you guys being with us. I'll post the link on Facebook as well before we go out. So Facebook tribe, here is a link if you want to have a chat with me about this course. I don't know if it made it clickable. And thank you for being with us. Any final questions, comments before we conclude about the course? I received the call that the call was 4 p.m. CST. Christina, sorry for the miscommunication. Not sure why that happened, but feel free to enjoy the replay. And feel free to share this. We're going to post it on YouTube and social media and on the email newsletter as well. Feel free to share it with your tribe to bless it forward if you'd like. Yeah, this is a huge subject. Petra, Cleopatra coming at you. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Love you guys. Stay sovereign, stay empowered. And I hope that this call helped you empower yourself so that you can be the best version of yourself in this lifetime. Wow, it's been 2 hours, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we definitely went over the 1 hour and a half mark. And I still have my voice. It's a miracle. So I'm going to unmute you all, and I'll hopefully see you on the next call. Bye for now. Love you. No, sorry. Unmute all, not mute all. Ask to unmute. Allow participants to unmute. Bye.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Not only being shut down by the health department, but getting a big fine. You have been warned. No.
All right, guys. Take care. Bye. Bye for now. Love you.